Hello dear users, today we will explore together how to create an FBA shipment in the FBA panel. First, we navigate to the FBA panel in our system. We click on the Create Order button at the top right. On the page that opens, we select the country to which we will send our order. There are many countries available in this section. Let's select Canada for this demonstration. Then, let's click on the Add button below. After clicking the Add button, a box appears on the screen where we can enter the ASIN. By querying the ASIN, we select the products we will create our order with and add the ASINs. After adding the ASIN, the product details appear on the screen. Here you can find the product's dimensions and name details. To add another ASIN, let's click on the plus button below and add the ASIN we want to send. The purchase price and dimensions of this ASIN will also be displayed. We enter the quantities we wish to send. During this process, if the purchase price of a product does not appear, we manually fill it in. With the buttons next to your order, you can select the actions you want to apply to your products and write a note to the warehouse about any special conditions regarding the product. Using this area is important to ensure that warehouse staff are properly directed. Another thing to consider when creating our order is the weight and volume parameters. The maximum weight limit for each box is 49.99 pounds and the volume limit is 89.99 cubic decimeters. If the weight or volume limits are exceeded, the system will move on to the next box. By placing orders in multiples of these limits, you will achieve the most ideal price for each box. As you change the quantities of your products, you will see that the weight and volume price parameters change as well. We entered the quantities in our order. We check the weight and volume measurements of our order. Upon checking, we see that we have not exceeded the weight and volume limits for the first box. We obtained the most ideal unit price for our order, and after that, we proceed by clicking Next to complete the order creation process. On this page, we check the information in the address section above and make sure to include the given address to, full address, and shipping address of your products in this information. Remember that when your products arrive at the warehouse staff identifies who the products belong to based on the address information on the box and enters them into inventory. Do not forget to write your FBA number and order number. Since our account is a Prime account, you can see that a discount is applied. Another important point to consider here is that you should continue without making payment for your order. If you make the payment before finalizing the quantities and ASINs, it will prevent you from making changes to your order. Therefore, let's proceed by clicking Continue without payment. We've now moved to the label upload screen. When you click Choose File, you can upload the product labels. Remember, the product labels should be in a 30 label format. Since our products have not yet arrived, we are postponing the uploading of labels and making the payment. Once our products have arrived, we can upload the labels and make the payment. Until our products arrive, we can still make changes to our order. Now, let's return to the FBA panel and click on the Details button next to our order. Since the payment for our order hasn't been made, the panel allows us to make adjustments to the order. We can increase the quantity of our ASINs and add or remove ASINs by clicking on Update Order. Let's perform these steps together. Click on the Update Order button. Then, click on the plus symbol below to paste the ASIN you want to send into the box. After pasting it, the product information appears. Then, enter the quantity you wish to send and click on the Update button below to update your order. After clicking this button, you will see that the weight, dimensions, and unit cost of your order have changed. Then, let's return to the FBA panel once more and enter our order by clicking Details. The status of our order appears as Awaiting Payment. Here you can find the total amount of the order, the creation date, address details, the unique order number, and the ASINs. Now, we will wait for our products to arrive at the warehouse. Our products have arrived at the warehouse. As you can see, the warehouse staff has indicated how many items were received alongside each product. Now, we will be sending the labels and making the payment, waiting for the box dimensions for the carton labels. To upload the labels, press the Add Labels FNSKU button here. Then, in the panel that opens, select the PDFs by clicking on Choose Files. Let's pay attention to the warning at the top of the screen. The warning states that if you plan to enter the FNSKU later, or if it's an unnecessary order, you can enter XX in the boxes to skip this part. After uploading the labels and filling in the boxes with X, click Submit to send your labels. Our labels have been successfully uploaded. Now, we want to make the payment. To make the payment, we will use the Pay Now button in the order. Let's click the button to complete our payment. The note here mentions that you cannot make changes or cancellations to an order once the payment has been made. Let's continue by clicking Proceed. The payment for our order has been successfully completed. Let's return to the FBA panel once more and enter our order. Here, the status shows as awaiting shipment. Now, we will wait for the warehouse to process our order and enter the box dimensions into this section within the order. The warehouse staff has completed the processing and our box dimensions are now available. We log into our Amazon panel to create our shipping plan. After receiving our FBA label in the thermal printing format, we return to this panel and upload the FBA label by clicking on the Choose Files button. Then, click Upload Box Label to update this label. We have successfully uploaded the box labels. After uploading the box labels, they will appear here as Label 1. After uploading the labels, the warehouse will send us the tracking number by the end of the day. Our shipment is now complete. As you can see here, the status of our box shows as Delivered to Carrier, and you can access the tracking number from this section. The status of our order also appears as Completed. Now, we can track our box sent to Amazon using the tracking number. The process with the warehouse is now complete. I wish you all a productive day.